Here we are at the culinary bed of the herb garden, and maybe this is the slowest bed to look like something, because a lot of the plants in here are annuals and go in when it's much warmer. All the basils, for example, we have a lot of different basils in here. The perilla or shiso is another plant that gets added much later. Actually, it's already in the garden. It's self-sown, and I just move it around to where I want it, which is where the stakes are that have the green and white flags. That's all shiso over there. And then there'll also be epazote, which is another Mexican herb that again likes heat, and that will be going in, as our African blue basil there. Lemongrass. Eventually something else will go here, but for probably the next couple months this will be occupied by borage, which is actually just coming up to plant. You plant early in the spring and gets beautiful blue flowers. Also put in dill and some coriander, the spice coriander, what's grown for seed. And so I don't know why, but I mixed them together, and we'll see what happens with that. And there's also a wonderful Augustaki back there, which is in bloom for months and months and months, with blue flowers that are always covered with bees, and useful in when you make fruit salads or for making teas. Really good for that. We have Greek oregano, a big sweep of it. We also have Italian oregano. Tarragon is just starting to come up. The opium poppy is in this bed too, because the seeds are often used in baked goods, poppy seeds, on bagels and cakes, and that's where they come from, is the pods. Also have a lovage plant back there, which tastes just like celery, and will get to be 5-6 feet tall, beautiful yellow flowers, and hollow stems. Every 4 years or so, it's good to move the lovage plant to rejuvenate it. So that happened this spring with that particular plant. Chives are doing well, one of the earliest plants to come up, and this particular chive variety does not set seed either, just like the one we talked about in the ornamental bed. It's not a weed problem. And we also have a barrel of mint. Remember not to plant mint in your garden, or it will just take over. You can plant it where you don't mind if it takes over, but it's good to contain it. And we have chocolate and spearmint in here, as well as cardoon, which will be coming up and growing big and eventually bloom and get to be about 6-7 feet tall. And some walking onions nearby. Lots of self-sown calendula or pot marigold, which often used for edible flowers or to tint food a nice sunny yellow color. And you'll have to come back and see what else is in the garden at another time.